engineers and new recruits. I'm just going to wait a few minutes, see if anybody wants to hop on. If not, no worries. I have an awesome knife I just received yesterday, and I have to share it with the knife community. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But before I get into any of that, I got two shout outs. One is to Warthog. Congratulations on that Wyatt Hines Bowie knife. That blade is beautiful, brother. I hope that you enjoy and that you have an opportunity and a chance to get to use it as soon as possible, man. What a great blade, great steel, and a great knife, American knife maker. Hey, Kellen, how you doing? So first shout out to that gentleman right there. Warthog, go check out his channel. Also to the Saw Grunt, my man. I cannot wait for you to do your first podcast or live or whatever it is that you want to call it. I'm doing good, Kellen. Thank you very much. So to the Saw Grunt, man, don't be nervous. You know, shake it off. You got a great community that's standing right behind you, bro. We love your videos. We love your shorts, you know, and you've got much respect from us. Don't be nervous. There's a whole bunch of us ready and waiting to check out that that live. I can't wait to get there. Hey, how you doing, Kanda? So those are the two shout outs. We've got a few people on. That's fine by me. Oh, there's the Saw Grunt. All right. Yo, man, don't be worried, man. Just keep it cool. You're going to do fine. You got all those knives to show and share to the knife community. You're going to do great, man. Don't worry. But I'm glad you're on, man. You know, real happy. I wanted to showcase this knife to everybody. You know what? Let's get into it, okay? Let me know what you guys are carrying. Today, I am carrying my Kershaw XCOM. This is a nice knife, man. I still haven't done a review on this, guys and gals. I got to get to it. There's so many knives I got to do a review. But this is a really nice pocket carry. Great feel in the hand. G10 scales. You know, it's just great knife. So let me know what you guys are carrying. Hey, Todd, how you doing? Let me know what you guys are carrying in the comment section below or in the live. I don't care which one. And, you know, I'm real glad that you guys has shown up. I got to show you this knife to you guys. Okay. As far as I know, Chicago Knife Works still has these knives for under $100. I mean, you cannot go wrong, okay, with this, a Spartan Blades knife under $100, okay? I think I got this for 90-something bucks with shipping because it wasn't above a certain amount to get the free shipping. You know what, guys? Before they sell out at that price and they get smart, you know, go grab one. But I cannot tell you how awesome this is. I mean, you guys really got to, you know, grab it, feel it, own it for yourself. Or, you know, if you have a friend that could take a look at it, you know, you could take a look at the thing's amazing. You know, it's just an unbelievable. When I opened it up, my jaw just dropped. And I was like, no way, man, this is great. So let me go over some specs and then we'll do a real good close-up. So the knife name, and this is all off the Spartan website, so this should be very accurate, all the description. Okay, so the knife name is the Spartan-George Raider Dagger. Designer is Les George. We have an overall length, okay, of 12 inches with a blade length of 7 inches, or the business end of it. The blade thickness, it looks kind of thin, but it says it's 3/16 of an inch. Blade steel is SK5 with a blade hardness of 58 to 60. The Rockwell or the HRC blade style is a fixed dagger, symmetrical blade. Coating is black powder coat. Sheath is a black plastic injection molded sheath with nylon hanger, and I'm going to do some close-ups with this, so no worries. Knife weight is 0.444 pounds, and it's made in Taiwan by our allies, according to Spartan Blades. I just wanted to get that in there. So, you know what? Without further ado, let's take a look at this knife. This is one impressive dagger, okay? This is definitely one for the knife enthusiast and the collector, okay? If you guys love knives, this is one that you need to get. You may not use it. I don't know. Hey, North Star, how you doing? Samurai Bird, how's it going? You know, um, I didn't think I could use a double-edged blade, and then I tested out that Odin Wolf, and it came through with flying colors. But in any case, obviously, this is a combat knife. This has a specific purpose, and it's to kill people with this thing, man, plain and simple, So I posted a video of Fairbairn Sykes video of these guys using this knife and training and a little bit of history. I also posted a website where you guys can go look at the history of this knife and how it evolved and the special needs of it. It's just incredible history. But anyway, I digress from that, okay? So check it out, guys. Look at that business end. That is sick. That is sick, and it is so well done, you guys and gals. It is just so well done, okay? It's not 100%. The grind lines aren't 100%, but, for the price that I paid for, I don't care. That will still go through anything as far as I know. It's just really cool. So look at that tip. Damn, that thing is insane. I'm just so impressed by it. Okay, I'm gonna go up the dagger right now. As you could take a look, that, if I'm not mistaken, that is Les George's logo right there. And then you have the Spartan Blades logo right there, which I think is kind of pretty cool, made in Taiwan. All right. And the other side just seems to be blank. Double-edged goodness, okay? Now, look, guys and gals, I know a lot of people, they get a little upset. Sometimes I see, comments, it's not sharp enough, blah, blah, blah. It's a dagger. It's made to stab through things, not to really cut. Hey, Dave, how you doing? This is really made to cut, out in the woods and stuff like that. Let's just be realistic over here, man. There's a purpose for this knife. Okay, and the OSS and the Marine Raiders in early World War II, they developed these knives for specific reasons. British commandos, etc. Okay, so, for people to be upset that these knives aren't as sharp as whatever, I just don't understand it. Maybe one of you guys can explain it to me, but as it is, this thing it's pretty sharp as far as I'm concerned. Look, it's biting my nails on both sides, so it's sharp enough for me, and again, we're just regular Joe Schmoes. We ain't going to go out and kill anybody. What am I going to do? Stab a plastic bottle with this thing? In any case, it's awesome. This thing is fantastic. All right, I've said and talked way too much. Let's take a look at the guard. Okay, what I love about this knife, it's full tang. Okay, it's full tang. How can you go wrong? I'm not sure what the handles are. Does anybody know what the handles are? Is this G10? Because I didn't see it in the description. If anybody knows what the handle is, I'm not sure if that's G10. I don't think it's Micarta. But it's full tang. Look at that. Look at the jimping on here. And, obviously the way it's an oval shape of the handle, no matter how you orient it, the knife, that if you're going to do some business work, you know what I'm saying? You definitely know how the knife is pointed. So that's I think to me is a feature, because the other ones are rounded off, the older models, from World War II, they're round. So, you may not have the knife oriented in the right way, but I guess with this dagger, it may or may not matter. But, Special Forces, it's all about paying attention to details. So, giving those brave men and women the most that they can get out of an operation. Yeah, the jimping is really cool, right, Sagrunt? Let me get a nice close up. Look at that. And it's got, it doesn't hurt the hand, and it's the dimpling over here on the handle is done really well. You could feel it bite into the hand, but it doesn't really cause a problem. But wow, look at that. I mean, the full tang goes right to the end. So this is like, I know there's other full tang daggers out there, but this one is just impressive to me. You know, maybe right now that I own it, I'm biased, but geez, man, this is just fantastic. There's the guard, guys and gals. Okay, I'm going to show you the guard. Made for gloves, getting a good grip as well. Yes, thank you, Todd. Thank you for that information. If any of you guys are, have any knowledge of these type of daggers, definitely post it, talk about it, whatever. FRN, you think so? That's fine by me. FRN is pretty good stuff. It's still pretty tough. It's inexpensive, but it's pretty good, tough stuff. So that's that fiberglass reinforced. Only difference between G10 and Micarta is heat. Thank you, Kanda. Whatever information you guys can put up, that's awesome. Hello, Bobby. How you doing? Okay. There's the guard right there. It's a substantial guard. Okay. The guard seems to be part of the handle itself. And then you have the tang, the full tang is integrated into the guard, into the blade. And let's take a look at the thickness of that blade. Look at that. I thought it was a thin blade, but it's not. I guess, from the center lines, it's pretty thick. It's flat ground on both sides. And listen, you guys, if you guys are knife enthusiasts, and if you can afford it, go to Chicago Knife Works and grab yourself one, man. I wouldn't be telling you this if I didn't think it was worth it, Because listen, it's SK5. I love SK5, but let's face it, SK5 is a more inexpensive steel. And I was kind of iffy about buying it at $150, but when I saw Chicago Knife Works had it under 100, I was like, yeah, I got to grab it. And you know what? I don't regret it. I don't regret it. Now, is it still worth $150? Maybe for some people it is, yeah. Again, I wouldn't tell you what to do with your money. I'm just trying to help some of you enthusiasts out there get the best price that you can because, if it's out there, why pay more for it? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, look at that. I am just so happy that, I own one. If there's anything specific that you guys want me to show you that I haven't already done, please tell me. Let me see if I can get a real nice look at this blade. Could you imagine that going through your neck, God forbid? Ugh, geez, that had to be brutal in those days. Through the back, through the chest. That's insane. Let's look at that guard. Real good look at that guard over here. Just some serious full tang goodness, man. I cannot believe how nicely they did this. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this guy... Les George, he made a version of this, the exact same thing in S35VN. He has a website. He is a custom knife maker. And he sells this dagger in S35VN for like $600 or $700, man. It's not cheap. The blade length is 7-inch, okay, with the overall length of 12-inch, Sagrunt. All right, and the blade thickness is 3/16 inch. Blade steel is SK5 with a blade hardness of 58 to 60. If you go on the Spartan Blades website, it's all there. No problem, Sagron. If you go onto the Spartan Blades website, you've got detailed and accurate specifications if I've missed anything. But all right, so you just grab a motherfucker and pull onto the... Yeah, man, I mean... You ever see on the YouTube that British commando? He was talking about, his experience with using the knife and how he just would, poke this through the guy's throat and then just push out. And then he said, as he's bleeding out, you got to kind of lay on top of him and keep his mouth quiet until he passed. Could you imagine being up close and personal like that, man? I don't, that takes some special man to fucking do something like that in desperate times, but anyway, let's take a look at the sheath, guys and gals. It's plastic injection molded sheath, and it's done very well. It's got all these oval loops over here, so you could lash it onto your belt, your vest, your pack, any way that you want, I'm assuming. I love this. This is one of my favorite type of belt loops right here. the nylon with the plastic. You know, I wish they could make something that was adjustable so I could just, you know, take one piece and use it on every, you know, kydex sheath that has this option available. You know what I mean? Amazing the kind of people you find on death row during wartime. Yeah, I'm sure. So let's take a close look. There's the Spartan label right there. All right, and it's also got, you know, the rivet holes. And, you know, if you needed to, you could put paracord on here. Look, in desperate times, if you need to use this for bushcrafting or for something, I'm sure that this would do very well, you know. Thanks, Todd. Thanks for all this information. Just post up whatever information you can for everybody to learn. I'm still learning from this stuff, and, you know, this is one of the reasons why we also have these lives, so I really appreciate it. Really not much more on the sheath. Let's put the knife in, okay? It's got one snap over here, and the loop is very generous, you know, and it does unsnap over here if need be, and there's a little bit of Velcro, as you guys can see, all right? But it doesn't matter which way you put the knife in. It could be any way, okay? It snaps in, and then you have this. It's got a slight rattle, slight. You hear it? I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it does have a slight rattle. It has a little slight movement, but somebody with, you know, some intelligence can put something in here, make it a little bit more quieter. Maybe, I don't know, a piece of cloth or something, or I don't know, something waterproof, so the you know, this thing doesn't get rusty. But if I'm not mistaken, it's 120 bucks though, but I'm not mistaken, if Spartan Blades has a leather sheath, that's $120, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I wish I had a picture of it. I should have printed it out for you guys, but gorgeous leather sheath that they have multiple daggers that they have on their website that could fit in there. But this is the complete package, you guys and gals, of the knife, all right? In its sheath. Let me take this out. Now, I want to show the collectors the box that it comes with, because I know that there's some collectors out there who love the boxes. So let me show you the box, okay? Let me just make sure I have this in the frame so you guys can enjoy this. It's a pretty big box, okay? It's the Spartan Blades box. It says Feel Great on it, all right? Just some labeling over here. I'm not going to make... Hey, Jerbs, how you doing? I'm not going to take too long to show you this box, but I do want to show the collector the box that it comes with. All right, there's a little bit of history over here about Spartan Blades and the Feel Great, etc. All right, here's the other side. It gives you a little warning. All right, inside, when I opened it up, okay, the knife comes in this, you know, this plastic. All right, this knife comes in this plastic. The blade itself was in this cardboard. All right. It came with a Spartan sticker, which I'm going to put on my sticker board. All right. And it comes with this little manual over here. I didn't have an opportunity to read it, but it's pretty cool. This is my dream dagger right there, guys. Oh, but it's the cheapest I found it is $390 on at DLT Trading. I'll get it eventually. One of these days, I'll get it. But right now, I can't do it just one shot. But it gives you some information, and that's all that's in the box, guys and gals. There's really nothing else in here that I could tell you. Again, this box is for the collector. Me, I'm probably going to throw it out. I'm not sure. So we'll see. But it is a nice collection. You know, a nice little box for a collection and for the collector. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. I don't want to take up any more of your guys' time. While I've got everybody on here, make sure that you guys go check out Warthog. He just got a brand new knife from Wyatt Hines. It's a Bowie. I mean, when you know, I talk to Wyatt all the time, and he showed me that knife before he shipped it off to Warthog, and oh my God, man, I almost fell off my chair. The thing is gorgeous. Now, I did post it in my community page. I shared it out. So if you have an opportunity, go to my community page and go check out that video of that that beautiful Wyatt Hines custom-made buoy, man. So shout out to Warthog, and another shout out to the Saw Grunt. He's got a live tonight at 6 o'clock. He's a little on the nervous side. Saw Grunt, don't be nervous. We're behind you, bro, and you're gonna have a great time. Don't worry about it, man. Just show off those awesome knives that you got. I want to see those SOG seals. I like that SOG seal folder, so make sure that you show that one. All right, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits, man. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I do have another knife. I'll do another Legion Live for tomorrow. Check this out real quick. Camwero. Beautiful outdoor hunting knife or all-round knife. This will be for tomorrow's Legion Live. And I'm working hard on trying to, get my hips into shape so I can get back out there and test some of these knives. It's a bit of a slow go. For those of you who don't know, I did have some hip surgery. I was rubbing bone on bone, so I got a new hip. But the recovery process is taking a little while. But it's killing me because I'm starting to get some beautiful days out here. And I want to get out and I want to use these knives. I want to show you guys, what these knives are capable of, with budget options, etc. So, all right, listen. I know you guys are busy. Thank you very much for taking the time to check out my channel. I want to bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans and active military that once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. And unfortunately, you guys and gals, one of these challenges is suicide. So in the description section and in the comment section, I will leave links to websites and phone numbers that you guys could seek help. Also, there is a heartfelt message from a Legionnaire named Martin Miller. He was a Vietnam veteran in the Army, 66 to 69. He has been there. He has done that. And he has gone through what you might be possibly going through. And he has sought the help that he needed. Okay, read his message, okay, and seek the help that you guys have all earned and deserve. All right, troops, Legionnaires, and new recruits. I'll see you on Saw Grunts Live, okay? You guys take care of yourselves. At the ready, troops. Hold the line.